Hi everyone. Hello, welcome everyone. Just waiting that we are visible. Yes, we are. Hi, good morning, good evening. This is day 7 of 21 days of yoga. Welcome you all. How have you been doing? I hope you've been enjoying our yoga classes every day. I know I have been. So this class is a seated yoga class. A seated yoga class is beneficial if you don't have time. For example, today is Sunday and you have other things to do. You have chores, you have to go out, but you still want to fit in some movement in the body, feel good factor in the body. You want to fit in stretches. For that, we will go ahead with this practice. It's going to be great. And we're going to start right away. All seated poses in today's class. Let's get started. Of course, we're going to start seated in a cross-legged position, coming on the mat. First, we will begin with finding our breath, centering ourselves from wherever we are coming from. We were doing some work at home. Otherwise, we want to take some time to settle and to still ourselves. So for that, we're going to focus on our breath and we're going to focus on being mindful of this present moment. So sitting up straight, hands on your knees. You can face the palms up or down. Lengthen your spine. Let's drop the shoulders, relax them. Unclench and relax your jaw. Soften the muscles of your face and your mouth. Relax the forehead. Soften your hairline. Once the body starts to feel at ease in the seated pose, let's bring our focus to our breathing. Observe the air as it enters in through your nostrils when you inhale. The cool air, you can feel the temperature of the air. The cool air as it enters in through your nostrils fills up your chest, your belly, the whole body fills up, expands. And when you exhale, the body starts to draw in, it starts to soften. And you can feel the warmth of the air as it exits your body through the nostrils. So these minute details, observing the temperature of the air, observing how we breathe in cool air and when we breathe out, it feels warm. These are great tools to come to the present moment. Bring in a sense of ease. If you're holding on to tension in anywhere in your body, let go, relax. And then we're going to begin with alternate nostril breathing today. So we're going to lift the right hand up, close the first two fingers, and we are going to plug the right nostril with the right thumb, okay? Let's begin, Anulom Vilom. Plugging the right nostril with the right thumb, inhaling through the left nostril. Plug the left nostril, exhale through the right. Inhale through right. Plug, exhale left. Inhale left. Plug, exhale right. Inhale right. Plug, exhale left. Inhale left. Plug, exhale right. Inhale right. Plug, exhale left. Bring the hand down. Come back to your organic, normal cycle of breathing. Then start to open the eyes. We're going to blink the eyes a few times. We're going to rub the hands together. When you rub the hands together, the intention is to bring some heat in your hands. You can also rub your hands in circular motion if you like that, or up and down. Good. And you want to keep going on till you find this heat generating in your hands. Perfect. And then from there, we're going to place the heels of your hands on your eyes. Soaking in that warmth. And we're going to slowly release, slowly open the eyes. Perfect. Now let's start to move a little bit, okay? We're going to take an inhale, stretch and reach the arms up, growing tall, reaching up with your fingers. Reach, reach, reach. Good. And with an exhale, you're going to bring your hands to your heart center in prayer, and we're going to interlace the fingers. Then we're going to push the arms forward without cracking the knuckles. We're going to reach, reach, reach forward with the arms. And when we do this, we're going to start to round the spine, chin to your chest. Keep pushing your arms forward. And then stay with your fingers interlaced. Start to again sit up straight, extend and reach your arms up. Then stretch from the sides of the body, stretching and opening the right and the left side of the body. Great. And then we're going to come back to center. We're going to take those hands behind our head, staying with the fingers interlaced. We're going to take an inhale, elbows will go out and we lift the chest up, gaze up. Then with an exhale, we're going to round the spine, elbows in. And when you're doing this, don't push too hard with your hands at the back of your head. Be gentle, stay with a gentle touch. Nice. Inhale to open and expand, elbows out. And then when you're doing this, you're resting your head on your hands. And then when you exhale, we're going to round the spine, elbows in. One more time. Inhale to open. Exhale to round. With an inhale, we're going to come back to center. Then we're going to reach and extend the arms out. Okay, so this would look like an alphabet T. Now, arms out, you're going to close your all four fingers, thumbs are pointing up to the ceiling. And then we're going to try and take those arms slightly back as we are squeezing the shoulder blades together. So keep squeezing your shoulder blades, taking your arms back, and then thumbs down. Nice. All right. And then we are going to come into center by bringing the arms back to T. We're going to bend into the elbows and make a goal pose. This is also called as cactus arms. So we're going to make a cactus shape with our arms. Good. Nice big inhale here. Keep sitting up straight. With an exhale, you're going to cross your arms. So take your right elbow up, left elbow under. Find a bind in your hands this way, eagle arms. And don't drop your elbows down, so keep your elbows in line with your shoulders. Good. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. We're going to then release this. Take the hands behind us and we're going to interlace the fingers behind us. Extend the arms and lift your chest up. Okay, so if you had to see it from this way, this is how it looks. We're going to extend the arms back, interlace the fingers, stretch the arms while your knuckles reach, and you're going to lift your chest up. At the same time, your shoulder blades are squeezing. Good. Holding here for 3, 2, and for 1. We're going to reach with the arms up with an inhale. Exhale, again, cactus your arms one more time, making a goal pose with your arms. Then with an exhale this time, you're going to take your arms all the way to the front across the body, taking left elbow up, right elbow under. Find the bind in your elbows first, then bind in your hands and your forearms. And you're going to lift the elbows and align them with your shoulders. Now this way you're spreading into your shoulder blades. You're releasing your upper back and you're holding here for 3, 2, 1. Release, undo this. We're going to take the arms all the way up with an inhale. Exhale, will come in a twist now. So take your right hand back, hold on to your right knee with your left hand. Sit up straight. Make sure that you're not slouching, lifting up through your lower back, holding here for 3, 2, 1. Again, let's come back to center. Inhale, reach. And exhale, left hand goes back and right hand to your left knee. Now, when your hand is going back, be on the fingertips, okay? So staying here again for 3 cycles of breath, making sure that when we inhale in our twist, we are lengthening the spine, and with every exhale, try and twist a little deeper. Staying here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach and extend your arms all the way up. Then exhale, we're going to dive forward with the hands. And when we do this, we want to make sure that the spine is not rounding, okay? So you've come forward with your hands. You can see my spine is still maintaining the integrity. So it's still, in that neutral position. It's not slouching. We're not rounding the spine here. And you're going to hinge forward with your hips instead of thinking of going forward by rounding your spine. This is not what you want to do. So hinging with your hips, walking your hands forward. Again, you can be on your fingertips here. And then we are going to relax the head and the neck. Good. Relax your jaw. Staying for 3, 2, 1. We're going to lift the head up, walk the hands back towards the body. From here, we're going to extend both the legs. So you're going to be now facing this way, so you have room to extend your legs. We're going to extend the legs forward. Now you want to sit up this way, and for most of us, this is a little challenging. It might seem like an easy way to sit, but it's a little challenging in terms of that we start to round the spine. This is what we start to do, but we want to avoid that. So what you want to do here is you want to bend your knees a little bit, flex your feet, so your heels are digging down, your toes are pointing up. You're going to bend slightly and put your hands under your thighs. This way you're going to bring some length in the spine. So you're going to sit up straight. This is just a slight bend in the knees, okay? And then once we've found our way to sitting up properly in this pose, then we're going to reach the arms up, extend. Then think of what I said before. You want to hinge forward. So hinging with your hips instead of rounding your spine. This is not what you want to do. So you're going to hinge forward and then see if you can catch the blades of your feet. If you can't, then maybe you can catch your shins, your ankles, whatever is possible for you right now in your body. Okay, go ahead with that. So from there, we're going to relax and soften the head. And we're going to stay here for 3. 2. 1. Beautiful. Inhale, lift your head up. We'll walk the hands back towards the body. Good. Now from here, we're going to do a little bit for the hip area. So we're going to bring the legs in a 90-degree angle, okay? So that means you're making an L shape with your right leg and an L shape with your left leg. So a 90-degree angle with both your legs. With your chest and your upper body, you're going to face forward. And from here, you're going to just keep your hands down, so be on your fingertips. So 90-90 is what this is called, 90-degree with both your legs. And then you're going to slowly switch and turn to the back of the mat with the legs staying in the same form. So your hands would perhaps come behind you, stay on the fingertips, lift your knees up and switch and go to the back. Good. All right, let's do that at least 3 times. So inhale, going up, exhale, down, facing forward, lifting up again, and take it slow. Don't hurry through it. Just take it slow. Going back. So there's this rotation in your hips that you can feel, and you're going to stay there for a bit. Stay here for a few seconds, and then again lift up. Facing forward, staying here for at least 1 or 2 cycles of breath. Nicely done. Let's go forward, back, facing back. Nice. And 1 more time, we're going to go staying in the same 90-90. Just make sure if your legs have kind of moved out of 90-degree angle, you want to bring that same form back in your legs. All right, let's go back. Brilliant job. Let's go forward again. And from here, we're just going to come to just shaking off the legs and the feet a little bit. So you can just place your hands back, shake it off with your legs and your feet in and out a little bit. Perfect. And then from here, we're just going to stretch the toes a little bit, stretch the feet a little bit. So we are going to come with the knees down, curl the toes, and then sit slowly, take your time and sit with your hips on your heels. And this is a very nice stretch for your toes. So if you can just stay here for at least 5 cycles of breath, great. If you can't, just probably stay here for 2 cycles of breath, but do it, okay? So sitting up straight in that position with curling the toes and holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. We're going to untuck the toes. We're just going to come on all 4s. Stay with your toes untucked and just tap your toes a few times. So there's a sound that you're creating, and that's okay. Just tap your toes. Nice. And then we are going to come back to seated pose. And from the seated pose, we are going to now conclude the practice. And in order to conclude the practice, what do? We bring in a sense of gratitude in every class. So we bring the hands to the heart center, close the eyes, and we bow with gratitude for showing up on the mat, finding time for self-care. We honor the self and we honor the practice. Thank you, friends, for joining me on day 7. I'm going to see you tomorrow, day 8. We are doing this, we are going strong, and I'm so proud of you for showing up every single day. So I'll see you tomorrow. Be well, take care, bye.